Hey, how you doing? Here to review this Crescent Vortex bit holder. And this is not the type of bit holder that I would usually use. I'm kind of the old school with either the sleeve that goes over the screw or the push and release. And the reason I don't normally go with this type of with a bit holder is because you have the old-fashioned magnet. And what I learned is either these usually wear out first or the magnet pops out and then you no longer have a magnified bit holder and your bit won't stay where it's supposed to. However, now that I've said that, let me go over this. This particular Crescent Vortex is kind of an updated deal. It's not junk like we used to buy for $6 at the lumber yard before you go, so because you know you're gonna blow through your old one, or you might that day. There's a lot of stuff that the information that comes with this says it extends your bit by 500 times. Now, not sure 500 times. I haven't had it long enough to be able to tell you, but I can say this. I brought out a piece of wood because I don't have a project right now that I can run you through and show you exactly what it in use on a regular project. So I'm just gonna try this old school bit out, impact driver, regular screw, and I want to show you something if you'll come up close. Besides holding on like we always have to, unless you have the sleeve, holding on to the bit holder itself, you can see that the bit, and I know I don't have it in straight, but it doesn't really matter. You can see that the bit is spinning and it's going to be a mess. So let me go ahead and transfer over to this other one and show you what I found. It just drove it in. I don't know exactly how they designed this thing, but you can feel when you're operating it that it's moving or absorbing some of the impact. And according to the advertisement, has these impact zones and it optimized torque and all that. Well, I'm not gonna say that I understand all that, but I can understand this. It drives the screw into the wood without destroying my tip in the first 5 to 25 screws. And to me, I use a lot of torques. Use a lot of torque stuff. And this thing drives it. Oh, tried to drive it into a hole that there was a screw broke off in from earlier. All right. Nothing. Easy peasy. And my bit didn't spin. There's no debris on it. I think this will definitely extend the life of your tips. And those tips add up. $14 for a box of assorted, maybe even more of that the last time I bought them. So may actually save you some money. Initial investment. And by the way, this sleeve here doesn't heat up, and you can hold on to it when you're starting your screw, and hasn't heated up on me yet. It stays pretty cool, so I'd imagine that this thing's going to be easy on you as well as save you some money. And I did, by the way, use it. Just came up with a couple of crazy things to test it on, and I drilled a couple holes using this thing in the concrete. Didn't miss a beat, no problem. And the magnet, pretty stiff. I mean, it takes a minute to get it out, but on your old school push or pull to release, it's like this one. I mean, it's starting to get old. I've only had this thing 6 months or so, and it's already starting to get where the springs not working properly, etc. So I think it would pay to update to this Crescent Vortex bit holder. It's really solid. Haven't had any issues with it whatsoever. I recommend it. As somebody who's doing remodels and such as that, I think it'll be a valuable tool for you. Thank you.